Yo, 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 what up, y'all? It's your boy OCZ Savage. Today we jumping into another deck build. In this one, I have an instant res profit build. And I actually think this is probably the best revive build that you can do right now on the game. Now, before we jump into the video, make sure you guys smack that like button. We got a whole bunch more decks coming out. We got the new Act 6 coming out. We're definitely going to be doing videos on that. And then before Act 6 drops, I'm actually going to drop a video that's going to show the 5 best builds that you guys can be doing right now on Back 4 Blood, all for no hope. So make sure you guys smack that sub button so you guys can check out that vid whenever it drops. Now jumping into the profit build here, this build is super duper strong. So as you see, we're going to have all the res speed. We're going to be instant reviving people, pretty much like one tap resing them. So we're going to be rocking rousing speech. So whenever you revive somebody, you're actually going to have that additional resistance. So like right there, you know, you're resing somebody, you get smacked by a tall boy or something. Usually that'll just one-shot you on no hope. But on this build, you'll have a little bit more resistance. You know, you'll be a little bit more tanky whenever you're reviving. And then of course, whenever you are reviving people on profit, each time that they get up, they'll have another buff, you know, so it could be drop flashes, drop grenades, you know, extra damage. So it's definitely a super duper strong build. Now the thing I like about this build too, we're going to be using needs of the many. And then as far as like before the map, you just want to make sure you're rocking like group hug. And then you'll definitely have like enough extra lives to even be able to res people. Because on no hope, you're not going to get any extra lives. You know, so you're going to have to rock group hug. You're going to have to rock needs of the mini. And then, of course, you got to get a little bit lucky. You can res people with profit, and then you'll get an extra life that way, too. So, now, not only are you going to have, like, revive speed, be able to pick people up, but you're going to have actual speed. So, as you can see here, you know, as long as you're moving, we're going to have natural sprinters. So, if you're looking at that stamina bar, it's going to be coming back super duper fast. And then, of course, if you're taking good positions, you know, just like any other build, you'll definitely be able to stay alive long enough to even res people. So, like, when I was doing testing for the build, you know, there's a bunch of other, like, you know, health cards, support cards you can use, res cards that you can use. But inevitably, you know, if you don't have enough speed to stay alive and even res people in the first place, you know, it's not going to really make any difference. So I think this is a really balanced build. You know, you'll definitely be able to take this on no hope, you know, take it on nightmare, run through the game easily. So now jumping into the cards, we got the run like hell, fleet of foot, mad dash, cross trainers. And then we're going to be rocking the rousing speech, the pep talk, the smelling salt, scar tissue. So we definitely are going to have the speed. We're definitely going to have the resistance. Then if somebody goes down, we're going to have the inspiring sacrifice, and then we're going to have the amped up. So that's 2 easy ways for you to heal your team. And then of course I throw on ammo belt all the time pretty much, because whenever you're playing no hope, you're going to run out of ammo. You guys know the story, so ammo belt's always good. Now if you do want to do some variations, you can take off a little bit of the speed, because you are pretty fast on this build. You could take just a little bit of it off and maybe go, you know, something like fanny pack. That'll give you some more trauma resistance, and you can carry another support item. Or of course you can go with the good old out with a bang. Now you know, out with the bang is really good on profit, because you know, when people go down, you're gonna be picking them up anyways. But I personally believe, you know, you can have that, or you know, you could take that off and put like something else on that will heal the team. You know, you could do something like go more gun damage. You could do something like go more resistance. You know, you can maybe even throw on a scavenger item, support scavenger, offensive scavenger. You know, so there's a whole lot of ways for you to support your team on this build. So it's fully up to you. You know, you can throw on the out with the bang. You know, you could switch it up a little bit. Me personally, I would rather have the more speed, you know, in that first variation. Only because, again, if you're not alive, you know, you can't move fast enough, you can't, you know, make it out of there and clutch up for the team, it's really not going to matter how much revive speed you have if you're dead too. You know what I mean? So I definitely think that first variation is really good. Down in the comments, let me know what you guys are doing on the profit res. I think this is a super strong one because you'll literally be able to res anybody in any situation. In the speed in which you can res, it's like there would have to be something right there on you at that literal second in order for, you know what I mean, it to get canceled. So yeah, again, down in the comments, let me know what you guys are doing. You know, are you doing more revive speed? Are you going more tanky? Are you doing more gun damage? I'm pretty curious to know. I think this is a super duper solid build, very, very strong. I ran through probably like 5 or 6 maps, just playing random, playing solo on No Hope. And it was all going great for me, you know, until it wasn't going great. And that's another thing I want to point out with the builds. There's always, like, there's only so much that you can do. You know what I mean? Like, you could be doing everything right, you know, in the right situations, you know, trying to get the reses, healing people. But, you know, inevitably, you know, if the team is dying or something happens, you know, there's not much you can do. So I never want you guys to think like, you know, this is the best profit build in the world or this is the only way that you can do it. Because there's definitely, you know, multiple ways, you know, way more ways to skin a cat. You guys can definitely twist the build around, you know, so that's why I'm always super curious on what you guys are doing, you know, which cards you guys are using. So, but again, definitely go out and try this build. Another really cool thing I like about this build is each time somebody goes down, the inspire and sacrifice, that is a heal. You know, so if you got the needs of the mini, you toss on group hug, that's at least 2 lives per person. So, you know, not counting yourself, that's literally 6 times you'll get to heal, you know, just off of your team if they keep going down. And, you know, even like this situation, there's just not much you can do in every situation. I'm jumping back and forth. I'm running from 2 bruisers, so. But yeah, I definitely think this is super fun. Again, you know, each time somebody goes down, you get the heal. And then with the amped up too, you know, on No Hope, there's a horde getting called like literally once every 45 seconds or something. So having that amped up, having that inspire and sacrifice gives you some really, really good heals. And then on top of that, you'll also be able to carry a heal. And then if you go with the fanny pack, you know, that's 2 heals. So you're definitely going to be able to stay alive on this build. You just got to make sure you're in the right position, you know, doing the right thing, staying behind the team, and you should be good. So again, make sure you guys smack the like button on this video. And down in the comments, let me know like the next videos you guys want to see. The next build I got coming, I got 5 best decks for you guys to use on No Hope right now as of 2022 going into 23. And yeah, be looking out for that. As always, I appreciate you guys, and I'll see you on that next one. Peace.